Hey Aries, seeker, seer, existential shifter, welcome to where you belong. Here you are. Hello. If you're a muggle stumbling, welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. My name is Morgainne, and this is The Shift. Happy pre-birthday. Let's see what March has in store for Aries. Oh, this is not luck. You saw this coming. Six of Pentacles. You've known that this is about to come through. Could be finance, could be good news, could be work, could be a yes. You've been acting as if, Four of Cups in the reverse, you're unsure. Like modest. But deep down, you knew that you're going to win, or that you're going to achieve, or that the person is going to say yes, or that you're going to get the money, whatever. However, my question is, why act so modest? Are you trying to modify yourself according to how people might want to see you and how they would like to hear you? Maybe if you won't be confident about what you know you're worthy of, they won't be so jealous and spiteful and seek to subconsciously sabotage. But here's the thing. When you maneuver and belittle yourself to fit an audience that isn't worthy of you, you become unworthy of yourself. In this case, I would say, change the environment. You are a ram. You lead. You jump ahead. You show yourself. You speak yourself. It's not natural for you to humble yourself, as they would say, but you kind of feel like it's humiliating yourself. And you've been trying it. Chiron in your sign has made you want to be better, to do better, but Jupiter in your sign and now Venus transiting through your sign is kind of reminding you, well, yeah, better, yes, but not fake modest that isn't really better. It's like maybe the thing you need to heal via Chiron isn't your sense of self-knowing and worth, rather trying to constantly please those who can't be pleased or should not be pleased. Often when we feel guided to heal something inside of us, we translate it in the wrong way. For example, someone who's very giving and has always given and given and given and has been very kind and showed up for people was constantly taken advantage of or taken for granted for it. And so instead of changing the type of people that they give to, aka the choice of people is something that needs to be healed and worked on. Instead of that, they take it to the giving and they stop giving, which is the part of them that is beautiful, right? Don't change. I mean, look, if you're doing something behaviorally shitty, okay, work on that. I'm not saying you're a saint, but if it's a beautiful nature of yours that's just being suppressed by others who can't, don't heal. There's nothing to heal that beautiful nature. Heal your choices of environment. Okay, I've been reiterating. Let's continue. March for Aries. When you change on the inside, your environment changes. And when your environment changes, it inspires you to change on the inside, the Wheel of Fortune. You can completely transform your life and rewrite the stars and your destiny by approaching the little things differently and responding to the little things differently. Making really small adjustments. See this little circle, just slightly moving it will have a domino effect of major movements in the wider cycles of your life. It starts with speaking to yourself differently. It starts with being more compassionate to yourself. Sometimes when someone constantly pushes you to heal, it's because their soul wants them to heal, but they're not aware of it, so they project it onto others. March will ignite the beginning of the shift for you. By Taurus season, by May, it will be evident in your life. Some of you will find yourself in a completely different environment. Wow, Two of Wands and the Star. And it will be inspiring and beautiful and exciting. You'll be learning things about yourself that you never allowed yourself to acknowledge. You will go deep in a way that you were scared to do because you were afraid of what you'll find out there, but then you'll find so much beauty and creativity and inspiration and joy and childlike hope that you'll be like, oh my God, this Pandora box that I've been avoiding of opening, it's been actually pretty cool. And rediscovering yourself is great. And some of you are going to encounter a new dream, or you're going to develop a new dream, a new desire, aspiration, goal, something that you'll be very excited about, a new direction. It's going to make you feel younger and more revived. There's an exploration of yourself and of the world before your birthday season, and it looks really, really, really nice. When you're like, just wear yourself on your sleeve in an environment that not only doesn't judge you for it, but loves you for it. Finding your tribe. This is incredible. 10 of Cups underneath the Star. There is some real love here. Some of you might find yourself in a very romantic, loving situation. If you're single now, this combination of the Star and 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune can bring, and the Two of Wands can bring in a relationship that will feel, on one hand, very different than what you've known, but on the other hand, like everything you've ever dreamed it could be, but started thinking maybe it can't be. You know, it's like literally this is a happy ever after type of combination. There's so much love here. And it's so genuine. When you truly get to know yourself lovingly, it opens the energy for in the path for someone to come and get to know you lovingly and really enjoy everything that they discover. I see you and this person discovering each other, but in such a admiring way, and not like putting on a pedestal in ways of like, you know, projecting all your desires onto someone and not really seeing them for who they are. No, it's seeing each other for who you truly are and loving it. There's the song, all your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfection. It's all of me, loves all of you, love your curves. Yeah, I did it. I did it the other way around. That's gorgeous. I love this energy. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of Taurus energy on the table. We have two Taurus cards, and then the Wheel of Fortune presents all the fixed signs. So this could either be a Taurus person or Taurus season, May. We did see May earlier in Two of Wands. I'm kind of getting the hunch of in 2 months. Like it will be a process, March through May. March through May. Because I also have Aquarius energy on the table, this could have been something that was already developed during February. Timing wise, it's from the fixed sign. So either from this February that we just had, or from last Scorpio season, from last November, or from Leo season. I'm not picking up on Leo season actually. No, so either Scorpio season, Aquarius season, or Taurus season. So November, February, May. These are the meaningful time frames. Show us more, please, for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, okay. Justice and Temperance. What's going on with all this spiritual love here? And karmic love. And earthly love. This is, ooh, okay, so this is a love reading apparently. You know what this is? Once you cut things from your life that don't serve you and don't vibrate on your advanced frequency and kind of pull you back, once you let go of that heavy bag, people, situations, circumstances that don't serve you, that just no longer align with your truth and with who you are or with who you're becoming, once you cut them out, Spirit has room to bring in something that is way more harmonious and in resonance with you. I'm seeing a lot of nature, water. You have to be very decisive because something big is going to come through for you or is coming through for you, Aries. And if it doesn't have room, if you keep things around that don't belong anymore, it will just spill to the sides. You want to welcome it in a way that it has space so that it could easily merge into you. I see some of you choose love and choose yourself, so you're parting ways with something that is no longer loving. This could be a separation, a breakup, a divorce, a quitting, etc. Um, but it's really like it's timed. You need to make sure that your heart is lighter than a feather. This is the archetype of Ma'at behind the Justice card. One of them, anyway. Where when you reach the gates of heaven, you get tested. Your heart is placed on a scale next to a feather. And if your heart is heavier than the feather, it means you're carrying a lot of either guilt or things you wouldn't let go of, and then it means you got to go back to the karmic cycle of reincarnations, and you can't pass through the portals to heaven. And it's like I'm picking up on you in March, like facing that, or Pisces season, facing that gate, that portal, and it can only allow you in if you're in a match to its frequency, right? Otherwise, the dissonance just won't allow you in. It will reject you. And that resonance or frequency that I'm talking about is a light heart, meaning being very honest and very sincere, not being in self-deceit, not telling yourself that you're happy when you're miserable, not forcing a square peg to a round hole, being in flow with who you are and what you truly love and desire, and have your actions lined up with it. Because when you act in a way that contradicts your truth, it's a lie. It's an absolute form of lie. And it's the worst kind because we deceive ourselves. Our spirit, go against it. We're not here to go against our spirit. We're here to let it play out. And your higher self really wants to give you this. But do you believe? Because this love and hope, it has to come with the sword. Sword by nature is a protector of spirit and of love. It's not a cruel tool, as most, for obvious reasons, will perceive. It has a very powerful archetype behind it. It's a protector of spirit. And to cut through the flesh of anything that keeps it in a fear-based, condensed level of existence. Does that make sense? You got to use your sword to protect your heart and to clear it out of anyone or anything that doesn't honor it, so that you elevate to a frequency that is aligned with something so good and so beautiful and so loving. It's angelic. This is an angelic energy. Of the impossible made possible, of miracles, or at the very least, sweet serendipity. Anything else for my beautiful Aryan humans? Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands. Life is going to make it very hard on you to lie to yourself and to others. It's going to crumble any situation that you attempt to hold on to based on ego, based on fear, based on what your past self would do or want to do, based on pleasing people that should not be pleased by you. It will make it very difficult, and the losses will be painful. Instead of experiencing the wins that we saw in the beginning, you'll experience the losses. See, it's all a choice. Destiny is the opportunities that we are given. Free choice is what we do with it. Yes, we can mess up our destiny, our good destiny. Doesn't mean we should. We do have 555 because temperance is 14. That's 5, and then 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Khamsa, Khamsa, Khamsa. There's a level of protection, especially next to the Sword of Justice. I feel like you need to be very, very protective of your energy, of your auric field, of your heart, all of these, pure aspects of you. You can't let anyone around you that doesn't honor it. And when someone does honor it, don't take them for granted and don't push them away. in the name of someone else that doesn't, because your ego wants to prove to yourself that you can get that which doesn't want you. You know, redirect. You get a no, bow out. You receive a no from someone or for something, bow out. If you receive a yes and it's something positive and benefic, don't do the egoic taking it for granted thing. It's actually not really egoic because it is insecure. Because when we want that which doesn't want us, it shows a level of insecurity or thinking that we're not worthy. Hence, if someone doesn't want us or belittles us or disrespects us, they're smart because they can see that we're not worthy. So we want them, right? As opposed to if someone appreciates us and sees us in a loving way, something must be wrong with them because we're broken. So why do you like me? Why do you love me? Like something must be wrong with you. No, they're just seeing the beauty in you that you're not. See what I'm saying? So it's not really egoic and self-assured when we chase that which doesn't want us. It's more like super insecure and fear-based. Um, and it's covered up with like a false sense of competition. We do that a lot, Aries. And but that applies to everyone. It's something in the human condition, right? Also, we all have all the signs within us. So that's how the Aries energy sometimes can shadowy play out in every single one of us. Um, so with the 555 Hamsa 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 protection, um, pr protect that which is your okay. Everything I just said, take your heart and place it like on a pedestal of angelic purity where only those who are worthy can come near. But you gotta, here's the thing, it has to be a two-way street. You gotta be honoring of someone else's heart. So don't keep in your life people that you don't truly honor or people that you take for granted just because they give you attention or they feed something in you. Don't linger people, don't stretch things. Have things in your life be meaningful or not. Okay? Words to remember: meaningful and mutual, and honoring. Mutually honoring, mutually meaningful. If it's not, don't take yourself to the suffering. Bottom of the deck, we have Two of Cups, which is beautiful. And then Temperance. Okay, that's too much. Temperance. Did I just say Temperance about the Tower card? Okay, double Temperance, I guess. The Tower is like, I'm the Tower, but I'm also another Temperance. Um, this is a connection that is being built at the expense of a different connection that breaks down. So there's a separation and then there is a connection. Okay. But also it shatters a lot of your misconceptions, either about the world or about yourself or both. So it's going to be challenging on that respect. And that is a good type of challenge. It's not a challenge that feeds the ego, that is based in insecurity. It's a challenge that expands the spirit and your consciousness, right? That's the type of challenge you want to take. See the difference? 7 days free trial on Patreon. You'll be crazy not to try. Link is below. Stay magic, stay true. I love you so very much. Happy early birthday to those of you who celebrate at the end of March, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.